Hi guys, this is going to be a collective reading, so please check in with yourself to know if it's for you or not. And if you're not interested, I will see you next time. Let's call and ask the angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space for divine guidance and messages for our highest and greatest good. Let's call on Archangel Michael to help us to transmute any ill will through thought, word, or action for our highest and greatest good. And so it is. So it is. All right, so we're going to use the Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, so I know we've got some messages in here. Let's get into it. Trust the wave you came in on. Okay, time is not running out. Trust the timing. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Okay, so I feel like this is in the forefront for you. Is that you're feeling like you're not connecting with anybody. You could feel like you're alone, but isolated. Just know that this is all being woven, okay? All right. There is this like portal opening, okay, where everyone is going to be in each other's energy. It's almost like the coming together. It's almost like getting into position. I'm saying like getting into the position. Okay? That sense of community, that physical connection, that energetic connection. Also that you're not alone, okay? In the sense of like your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, like everybody's working behind the scenes, okay? It's not yet time. Things are being woven, okay? Look at this. Isn't this like the coolest picture? I love this picture. Yeah, things are being woven right now, okay? Someone is definitely, you could be picking up on, you know, someone really struggling with, maybe wanting to right past wrongs in your energy, and they're feeling a bit uprooted and defenseless. And this could also be you. So we'll get more information about that. Let's get one more card, unless you want me to keep going. Star family. Yeah, I was like, there's so much more to this message than what I'm getting here. You're part of a team of souls, and you're calling in support, okay? So I feel like they're just letting you know that, yeah, confirmation of a double mission. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. So this is all being like woven. Everything's playing out the way it's meant to play out. It's not quite time yet for you to be all in connection with one another at this time. I feel like that is what's kind of... there are some things that are being, you know, handled, obviously, on a collective basis. I feel like there will be this time where, like, you know, everyone's answering the call, okay? And knowing that you can call in the support as well, okay? And then I have the double mission at the bottom of the deck. So let's get a little clarifying energy here with this tarot deck. Okay. So King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, and then I see a Queen of Wands. Fire sign, earth sign energy. Okay, so what is trust the timing? Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. All right, this is you having the support, recognition, acknowledgement that you have accomplished what you've set to accomplish so far, okay, when it comes to this mission, all right? So I feel like time is for you to kind of just like rest, okay? You're not alone. Okay, you are very much supported, okay? Time is not running out, okay? High Priestess, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. You know this. You know this because you've got this access to this wisdom and knowledge, and you're trusting your intuition, and you know that you're not alone. You interact with beings all day long. All right, and so that is your community as well. Okay, and then I have an Emperor. All right, so I feel like this is also something that you're going to be experiencing as some sort of like, I feel like this could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be though. I do feel like this is a call for you to kind of stand up in your power. This is you also being a leader, okay? When it comes time to maybe be part of a community. All right, let's get more. What's this Emperor energy? Where's this going? Is this going over here? Okay, we have the World card and the Tower. Yeah, wait, it's not time yet. Things are still being woven, okay, with the World card. Like, things are still playing out, okay? And then once they are done playing out, I feel like that's when things will change. I think there's change coming for our reality. Whatever your reality is. Major changes are coming, and it very much could have something to do with this Emperor. All right, so tell me more about what the change is. What's this change? What's the Tower? I feel like things are coming to light. Yeah, the Tower is a new beginning, new opportunities, a chance to do things differently, to do it again, do it all over again, or something's being done or something's falling apart so something new can begin as well when it comes to the World and the Tower here. I'm getting like this could be like on a grand scale. Okay, I feel like there's going to be some sort of like disruption, or I feel like exposure. I feel like all the things. All the things. All right. And so it's kind of like, all right, well, understanding that like it doesn't make sense to move yet because things haven't happened yet, and these things need to happen first before something new can come in. And this could be like job related, career related, where you live, who you're in a relationship with. It could really be playing out in your physical reality in many different ways. I'm also getting that there is this recognition of someone going through it emotionally that you might have had ties to in the past. I feel like they broke your heart or you broke their heart. There's some sort of like wanting to right past wrongs. What's this? What's the I'm sorry? Okay. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. I feel like someone is regretting the emotional investments that they've made, and as a result of what they've made, they've not really panned out the way that they thought they would pan out. And I feel like now they can only kind of sit and wallow in their own energy, and now they're feeling abandoned, whereas I feel like this energy abandoned you, okay, for something else. And as a result, now they're having that same experience. Okay, they're feeling like they might be uprooted. They may have to make changes. They're not sure how to make these changes, and they're very much in their defensive energy. But here's the thing, like, they're the reason they're in the situation in the first place. Okay, so I feel like there's a bit of realization happening there. I feel like you're not interested in hearing the sob story because, of what they created is also what I'm getting. You do have an understanding of this. I feel like somebody was emotionally manipulating. Someone pretended to be something that they weren't. Is also what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like they're responsible and accountable for the choices that they made, that they know and now realize they went down the wrong path. I feel like they're regretting their choices, their decisions, okay? Because I feel like now that you're gone, they realize what they had. And they're like, how, like, now I know that this energy doesn't want anything to do with me. And now they're feeling like another level of loss. You walked away from them, okay? Due to the fact that they chose to work with others to come against you and force you out. So you were forced out of a situation based on decisions they made to entertain other options. Okay, so I feel like this is all playing out now. Okay, let's talk about the Star family. You're part of a team of souls, call in support. Yeah, Hierophant. Yeah, you have a divine mission here. You're someone here to kind of like share the wisdom, share the knowledge, share the light. has it ties to your belief systems or a cause that you feel strongly about. This is you understanding like you're here as a representative. Okay, I just heard the word representative. I've never used that in my reading before. So you're here as a divine representative, part of a star family. You're part of a team of souls. If you need support, if you need help, you have access to it. Okay, Wheel of Fortune over here. All right. I feel like you have learned what you needed to learn. I feel like you were a good study with the King of Swords. Yeah, you're meant to share your wisdom and knowledge with others. Okay, and I feel like you may be receiving guidance at this time. Okay, from a King of Swords. So that could be Aries, Libra, Gemini. Not Aries. I don't know. What am I saying here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then I also have a Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're being supported, okay, by maybe someone from your star family, okay? I feel like they understand the pain and suffering you've experienced at the hands of others, and I feel like they're there if you need it, okay? So you can call in support. Yes, they understand that this past cycle was very difficult for you to move past. I feel like you have been in your most authentic self energy. I feel like this could be someone coming into your energy to collaborate with you in some way, to kind of like, this is your support coming into the physical realm, okay? Double mission energy. I feel like, you know, there was this work that was done to kind of heal karmic wounds, okay? And close karmic cycles. And I feel like that was done. And so now you're calling in a divine match with the King and Queen of Swords. Both of you could be teachers of some kind or guides of some kind or have some sort of platform, or you just are really strong-willed in the sense of like you speak your mind, you speak up for the truth, you speak up for the greater good. I'm also getting Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like there is this new opportunity coming in that is a blessing. Okay, and I feel like this is something that you may have worked very hard towards, okay? You may have actually learned new things in order to bring this into your reality, which is beautiful. All right, let's look at the double mission energy. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you saw this pain now. You can see this pain now as a blessing in disguise. And your pain from, you're also protected from experiencing that again, okay? So if there's energy that wants to come towards you to create any more pain and suffering, I feel like you are very divinely protected from that energy. Justice is playing out in your favor at this time. All right. With the double mission, we have the Hermit cards. This is really talking about like you're serving the world by just being you, and that's why you're here. You have a higher calling. You have this huge ability and gift of discernment, okay? And this is divinely guided. This is like, you know, if you call on Archangel Michael to kind of protect you and guide you, I feel like you have that support, okay? And this is so that you can do what you came here to do. Like, this is wise one energy. This is, you know, when I see this card, it reminds me of Merlin. So I don't know why I'm bringing that up today. I don't usually talk about Merlin, but maybe this resonates for somebody. Lightworker Starseed, right? I mean, he's holding the lantern of enlightenment. So I feel like, you know, this is something that you're meant to do as a light worker, okay? Hermit. Light worker energy. Yay. Starseed light worker. Serve the world by being you. All right, so tell us more, tell us more. Hermit. The Sun. Yeah, I mean, hi, light worker. Serve the world by being you. You're meant to share this light. You're meant to share this wisdom. You're meant to be happy, joyous, positive, right? Enlightened, okay? Going within for that guidance. This is you surrendering to the process. Trust the wave you came in on, all right? So sometimes we have to go within for this guidance, for this enlightenment. and know that there's something far bigger than us playing out here. And we are part of a bigger team. And it's kind of like, okay, wait for instructions is what I heard, okay? It's time to hold on for further information, okay? You will get instructions soon, okay? So if some of you are feeling like, you know, time's running out and you feel isolated and you're like, when am I going to connect? And you're like, you'll find out when you need to find out. Like, they'll let you know, and you're going to be sharing the information for others to follow. So some of you very much could be like a channel or a reader, or you receive strong intuitive messages from your ancestors, like however this plays out for you. I feel like it's going to be time to kind of like get your physical reality situated with. So you may receive information, okay, regarding some things that you need to take care of at home, okay, or in your physical reality. So I'm getting like there could be a switch up here. I feel like there is some sort of like decision to be made, okay, when it comes time, and they want you to have the courage, okay? It's gonna require you to step out of your comfort zone, all right? And it may cause a little bit of indecision, but I feel like you have the strength to make the decision that's best for you, okay? You know you have a double mission here, and it's like you accepting this, okay? And you following the path you've been led on. There is some sort of Six of Cups energy. So this could be some sort of reminiscing, or it could have something to do with children. Maybe you have children that might be impacted by the decision you're here to make. Yeah, because then I have the Empress. So yeah, I feel like you hold down the fort, okay? Whether you're a single parent, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. I feel like you do have to consider, you know, that there are others impacted by the decisions and actions you make in this reality. Okay, so you do feel strongly about what's best for them, right? With the Ace of Cups. Sorry about that. Queen of Pentacles and the Judgment card. I feel like you have gone through quite a bit of experiences that have led you to a position of authority, okay? A position of experience. And as a result of your experiences, you have, I would say, gone through this big transformation. Like, you're very stable, you're very secure, you're very independent, okay? You independently take care of business, okay? Whereas before, maybe there was an energy that thought that maybe you weren't independent, or you were a bit codependent, or whatever that is. I feel like you've gone through what Spirit asked you to go through to heal that, whatever that might be, okay? So I feel like as a result of your own transformation, you are in a much more stable, abundant vibration, the love vibration. So you very much found all kinds of self-love through your process. And as a result, you might be helping others with this, okay? Just by being you, just by sharing your story, just by talking with others. There's some sort of exchange, like a very high level energy exchange that transpires when you interact with other people in any way. Again, re-emphasizing that just by being you, you are being, you're a double mission, okay? So you have this high vibration about you, and you serve the world just by being you. Just holding this love vibration, this high vibration, you serve the world just by being you, okay? So that's beautiful. I feel like there is something coming in here that is going to pick up speed. So, you know, if you feel like you've been isolated for quite some bit, I feel like there's energy coming towards you that is going to help pick things up a bit, okay? There's some sort of increase happening here. I feel like this is like regulators mount up. Every time I see this, I think of like getting the collective together and ready for what we're meant to do here. Okay, so I feel like there's this preparation, preparing the community for go time. Like there is this like spiritual leadership, spiritual community coming together to help, right? To help with our ascension and our spiritual awakenings and all of those wonderful things that we've all been experiencing up until this point. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is as a result of you not giving up. This is as a result of you having the will. You have God's will. Okay, you have extensive grit. This is you persevering and overcoming in very balanced union energy. I feel like this is you coming into union with yourself, your higher self. And again, like the chariot represents your Merkaba, your light body. So this is really a reminder to make sure that you are doing your energetic work, okay? To make sure that your vehicle, your vessel, and your energetic vehicle are in a good operating order. I believe soon it will be time to move. I feel like you are on the right track. Okay, what you're doing is where you need to be if you need a confirmation of that. There is something new coming in. Okay, so let me just kind of like put these cards back. We're going to do a little reset. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I feel like you are most definitely moving away from any energy that wants to return and not take accountability for their actions, okay? So you're being moved on to peace and harmony, somewhere where it's not as turbulent. Okay, so I feel like there are things that are not unraveling, maybe unraveling for that energy, and that might be why they're running towards you or want to run towards you. They're thinking about it, they're planning. I mean, they've left a major mess behind, okay? There's a lot of destruction, there's a lot of death, there's a lot of things that are unfinished or untethered or unaccounted for. This tells you that the shepherd killed their own flock, okay? This is what this card is representing. And so if someone is willing to sabotage everything that they put of value above you, then how do you think that they handle their business, generally speaking? That's a caution. They don't care. They don't care about what they do and how it affects other people, or how it may affect their future, or any kind of desired outcome that they have for themselves. Nine of Wands. This is someone who's playing the victim, even though they're the ones who have been doing the afflicting. Okay, so I feel like this is a heads up. This is what's coming up for this wanting to right past wrongs. There's a tower playing out. There's things that are coming to a complete halt. Massive endings coming for this energy, and I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to run away from the inevitable, which would be holding them accountable for the actions they took against you and others. Okay? I feel like they're trying to run away from their karma. You intuitively know this, okay? You intuitively know this. I mean, someone's realizing the truth. There's some sort of like mental or emotional disruption. Okay, we have the Empress here. So I feel like, yeah, they're concerned because of all the action that they took against you, all the lies, the slander, the deceit. Like the Seven of Swords is like the snake in the grass energy. All right, so yeah, I feel like things are shit's hitting the fan. Okay, and it has something to do with whatever, you know, third party exchange and to entertaining multiple people, the friend group, the coworkers, like whatever this like party group is that they thought that they could do whatever they wanted to do and not have accountability for it. I feel like that is what's coming to a halt. That is where things are being made right that were unfair and unjust. For Empress energy or Emperor energy, I would say it's not role specific. It's energy. Yeah, because I just got the Emperor. So again, like whatever might have transpired in the background behind your back, that was unjust, unfair is being made fair. Okay, for feminine or masculine energies. And again, I feel like there's some sort of attempt to prevent some sort of union from happening, or you being with someone who is deserving and you deserving of them, because they want to kind of interfere. They want to create a blockage. They want to stop this. They want to like cock block it. But I feel like they're not going to be able to, because they're going to be having to deal with their own mess. Okay? So if you think like, oh, someone's going to try to come and spin the block, yeah, they're dealing with their own breakdown of relationships around them. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, now they feel like they're not chosen because, you know, they've been put into a situation where they've been juggled. They've been the option. Okay, I feel like there's been a lot of work done behind the scenes by this Queen of Wands. Okay, she could be spell casting. She could be manipulating. She could be very jealous and envious about what you do and how you do it. I feel like that was the motivation, to try to take something that was yours from you, okay, behind the scenes, right, and kind of orchestrate this whole thing. But at the end of the day, she will meet exactly what she created for herself, okay, through each other. I feel like they both, the karma here is the two of them together in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work, and I feel like there's this observation of this. There could even be some sort of like wanting to interfere in what you do in some way, shape, or form. But there is this like wounded warrior energy. There's this like victim mindset too. So I feel like someone is acting a little too late to the party. Yeah, it's a Knight of Cups. Someone who is an emotional manipulator, love bomber. Someone thinks that they can come in and love bomb you. Or maybe this Queen of Wands is a love bomber. I feel like they're both love bombers. They both use sexual and love bombing energy to trap people, to deceive them, to betray them, to try to get away with it, okay, for their own personal gain. Someone of you could be exposing this energy here. I feel like, you know, this Queen of Wands energy and this Knight of Cups energy, this is very, like they deserve each other. It's like, you know, I feel like there's some sort of uprooting playing out here. There's some sort of ending to this relationship. I feel like them, you know, being part of this dynamic here actually freed you from this situation. Okay, you're free and clear, and as a result, like, you cleared karmic debt here. You have the new beginning. You have the new opportunities with someone who is going to be a devoted partner to you, not someone who's going to entertain many options and pretend that, you know, they were the one that was taken advantage of. I mean, come on. So, oh, she did this, oh, he did that. No, you fucking did it. Like, you're responsible for your own decisions and actions. I feel like they're being forced to have some accountability here, and I feel like these energies don't like being accountable, okay? And so they're not going to apologize. They're not going to own up to what they actually did. They'll tell you what you want to hear. And I feel like you know this. You healed from this, okay? This was an experience for you to gain wisdom and knowledge from. I feel like it helped initiate you to be in your readiness. I feel like this is like a readiness, okay, for your double mission as a light worker. Sometimes we need energy to work with. We need things to learn from. And I feel like you did just that. Like, you put your head down and you focused and you learned as much as you possibly could about what you were experiencing, why you're here, and what your spirit team was leading for you to learn. Mostly about yourself. This is also about like self-mastery. And I feel like you did that and you healed yourself. And so now that you know how to do this, this is where serving the world by being you plays in. You're part of a team of souls. You're here on a double mission. Okay? Things are still being woven. Things are still playing out here over in this particular section of the dynamic. Okay? And so that's why things are kind of like, just rest while this all plays out. Okay? Yeah, there is patience needed in the situation. There is someone who is maybe being forced to realize what they did for personal gain and greed and money. And it really was very ego and pride driven here. Okay, I feel like with the Page of Wands, they're receiving this news. I feel like they're receiving this information now. I feel like they were very immature in the actions that they took for money. This is what they're experiencing, the uprooting of this, okay? How you show up and what you do for money and the work that you do behind the scenes to manifest, okay, and affect others is what's playing out here. I feel like there was things done, okay, to try to create some sort of outcome here, but I feel like whatever they tried to do backfired. Okay, so whatever casting is being done, I feel like it's only going to be energy that is sent your way that you can do something with, because now you know how to manipulate and work with energy. Okay, so I feel like there was a lot of things gained in this process. Okay, I feel like you're very creative. Okay, I feel like you know now that the energy you put out, the thoughts that you have, create your reality. And I feel like you've mastered this, okay? And I feel like this energy is going to learn that lesson as well, maybe not in the same way you did. I do feel like there is some sort of soulmate energy here as well. Okay. Queen of Cups. I feel like, you know, when people look at you, they probably think that, like, you are not someone who looks like what you've been through. You're also very, like, caring, kind, loving, like, humanitarian energy, okay? I feel like they did this to somebody who didn't deserve it, okay? I'm also getting, there is some sort of collaboration coming in for you. It has something to do with your mission, all right? So this is, you know, again, you having grace, okay? So you have shown grace through the situation, and that speaks to your character, okay? This is how you're being seen in the environment as the Queen of Cups. Someone who's loving, caring, kind, someone who has created something out of nothing based on their experiences. This is you serving the world by being you and your experiences. This is you being activated as well. We do have a King of Wands coming, and I feel like this is something that is related to your passion, your purpose, something that's inspiring, and something that's going to motivate you to work with others for the greater good, which is beautiful. I feel like you have worked very hard on the position that you currently hold. I feel like it is one of honor and grace. This could be masculine or feminine. I feel like this is like also higher ranking. I feel like you have learned and gained what you needed in the situation, and now you've made a decision to move forward and take action where you're being led. Okay, and then we have the World card, and then we have the Four of Swords. I feel like you've healed from the experience and you're ready to take on a new adventure, new experience. There's that King of Swords. I feel like this King of Swords may need to do some healing themselves, okay? I feel like they've missed out. There's like unfinished business here, okay, is what I'm picking up with this King of Swords. This King of Swords in this context could represent, you know, maybe somebody who wants to tell their side of the story, okay? But I feel like that's up to you if you want to hear that out. They feel like they were left behind, okay? It's almost like it's like you went on your spiritual awakening and left them behind. Meanwhile, they're caught up in this mess with this karmic energy here, right? Feeling like a victim, feeling like they missed out on something. But here's the thing, like their intentions, you know, have not been good. There's been no change. There's been no healing. There's been no introspection. I feel like they have their own path to follow now, and you're not on the same path anymore, okay? So I feel like that's where this like feeling missed out or feeling left behind or feeling like they're not enough is because it's like they can't go on this path with you. They made their choice. They made their decision. And as a result, you had to make yours. And you had to move on from this energy because you knew it was for your highest and greatest good, and you had to go heal. Okay? And as a result, like, you did that work and you ascended. Okay? With the World card, you were able to ascend off the karmic wheel. You learned the lessons, and now you're here to help God with the Hierophant. You're here to help. You're here to work. You're here to share the wisdom and knowledge that you learned, and you're divinely protected in doing so. This is you having, you know, the sword of truth and being able to share it because you went through it yourself. So now you are a perfect example, okay? It's like you sharing and being the example, okay? Which is beautiful. Okay, so there was a huge blessing, okay, in disguise as it comes to this whole situation. At the end of the day, like, you were saved from those who wanted nothing but to destroy you and keep you from seeing your value and worth and sharing your light. Well, God saw your light. God, you're God's child, and God saved you. Okay, so this is you, you know, using what you've experienced to help others, okay, on your path, because you're paying it forward. Okay, you're part of a big team. Okay, there's a purpose here for you. Okay, and if somebody wants to try to stop you from being in your purpose, you know, you have strong defense. I would say that the divine defends you. Okay, and so if they want to have a battle with God, well, then they can have a battle with God. They can take it up with God. Okay, they can take it up with creator energy. All right, again, Wheel of Fortune. This cycle with this past energy is over. Okay. And as things are playing out, still being woven, just know that you're part of a grander team, and that is what's coming up for you next. Okay? And so, yeah, I'm sure there is some sort of interest here. But I feel like they're having a hard time letting go, okay, of you. Because I feel like where they went is not a happy place, okay? I feel like yeah. And then when you're looking at this Death card, it's like they don't want to be down here with everybody else. They want to be up here with you, but yet they're not willing to do the work to get there. So I feel like there is this juggling, and, you know, like, there's all this trauma that's been generated as a result of them not loving themselves. And this is like also representing like emotional immaturity too. So it's kind of like, you know, healing your inner child. Okay, there's inner childhood trauma here that this energy really needs to work through. Okay, either in this lifetime or the next. And, you know, until they do that, they're going to continue to deal with third-party heartbreak, betrayal, deception energy. Okay, and the juggling. So I feel like, you know, this is no longer your narrative. Okay, you're writing a new story. Okay, and it involves someone who has done that work and is going to be able to show up fairly, justly, and engage, you know, with you the way that you're meant to. You're meant to have someone who loves you unconditionally. You deserve that. And I feel like that inner childhood healing helped you see that for yourself. And as a result, you could leave the past go and choose to ascend. You healed from the heartbreak. You healed from the, you know, being juggled by someone who clearly, you know, doesn't know themselves very well, and, you know, is refusing to kind of do that introspection. So you can't help everybody. I think there's also that, like, you can't help everybody and you can't heal everybody. I feel like sometimes you have to focus on yourself and do what's best for you. And I feel like you've done that. You did what was best for you. And I feel like because you did what was best for you, there was a whole shitstorm created by this past energy. Okay, because you chose yourself in the situation. You were guided to choose yourself. You were guided to remove yourself. Okay, because there was something far better for you. Okay, this person did not know how to treat you right. And as a result, you had to remove yourself so that you could treat yourself right. Okay, and eventually there'll be someone that comes in. Okay, that is going to celebrate you and the union that you have with them. And you're going to create the most beautiful life. Okay, so stay focused on what you're here to do. Okay, and just be you. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day.